In 1793, Antoine Duteau founded the town of Dutotsburg, which later became Delaware Water Gap. In the 1800s, people began visiting the small village, and Duteau saw it as an opportunity to develop tourism in the area. Following the Civil War, the tourism industry was on the rise, and the Water Gap House was built among several other large hotels. Fueled by cheap train fares, the hotels were located along the rail for easy access, and families spent the entire summer season at these resorts. At the beginning of the 20th century, Delaware Water Gap was one of the top resort towns in the United States, attracting prominent visitors like President Theodore Roosevelt and Fred Astaire. In the early 1900s, the popularity of the automobile changed the way people traveled. Tourism in the Water Gap began to decline, and several of the grand hotels, such as the Water Gap House and the Kittatinny, burned to the ground. Some of the other structures still survive to this day, like the Castle Inn, Glenwood House, Hauser's Souvenir Shop, the Central House, now the Deerhead Inn, which is one of the longest-running jazz clubs in the country. Today, the Delaware Water Gap retains a strong sense of its resort history. Visitors still travel to the Delaware Water Gap, attracted by the many activities the area offers. The Appalachian Trail is nearby, and the Delaware Water Gap is the only town in Pennsylvania with full Appalachian Trail thru hiker support, and is a community that welcomes hikers and fosters the love of the outdoors. The Church of the Mountain offers a hiker hostel and is host to hundreds of hikers each year. The small community is host to several diverse restaurants, from a sake and noodle house to a full-service barbecue restaurant featuring wood-burning barbecue equipment and an outdoor patio. One of the favorite eateries is the Apple Pie Cafe, offering homemade food at great prices, and hikers can be found picking up supplies for the trail. The Sycamore Grill, just up the street, is a great place to meet for a business lunch or hold an event. And the renovated hall at the Castle Inn is a great location for holding weddings and special events. Founders Day is celebrated at the end of June, and the Castle Inn also serves as the main stage for the annual Jazz Festival on the weekend after Labor Day, celebrating its 42nd year celebrating the arts. The Delaware Water Gap offers some of the Poconos' best hiking, cycling, boating, and camping. You will also find avid rock climbers scaling the many rock faces of the Water Gap. With its concentration of waterfalls and scenic outlooks, this 70,000-acre protected area draws visitors from across the East Coast to enjoy its natural beauty. With destinations such as small wineries, eateries, and the expansive parklands, there's plenty to experience. For all the great activities to do in the Delaware Water Gap, stop by the Visitor Center as you exit Interstate 80 or visit poconomountains.com.